Right, so it's time for our project with the lantern. So this is the Macrame project where you get to sort of add a fringe and sort of like a cape to a lantern. So in your kit you had a lantern and a little ball of cotton. It's 100% cotton, various colours, so it will have varied, and obviously if you've got some cotton you'd rather use, then please feel free to use that, but try and use the fine cotton like this is. This suggests a 3 to 4 hook or needle, so that's the kind of thinness you're after. And you also need your 2 swallow clips, and it's quite handy if you can find yourself a tray or a placemat or something that we can attach these clips to so that you can get started flat rather than around the outside of the jar. So you've got 2 options. I've taken one of the fringes off here so you can see it in more detail. Now you're getting really good with macrame. You hopefully will see the knots that you're going to use here. So we've got square knots, and then just square knots where we join strings together, and then we've got the double half hitches, all knots that you're familiar with, so not too tricky. Okay, just keep that consistent tension when you're tying, and you'll be able to create something just like that, which when it's on the lantern looks just like this. Okay, alternatively, if you feel like challenging yourself a little bit more, you might want to go for a design that looks like this. Now the tricky bit with this design is you add one long piece of cotton to all of the strings using a double half hitch, and the tricky bit is to try and get that level around the lantern, which is not always easy, and you have to just be willing to have a little wobble here and there, but it needs to be done on the lantern so that you can gauge the tension between the top string and the string that you're adding with the double half hitches. Okay, so first job is to decide which design you're going to go for. Is it going to be this one or is it going to be this one? I did write on your instructions to cut yourselves 71 pieces of cotton that are 50 centimetres in length, so you can use those for both of these designs, so don't worry if you've pre-cut them ready. So have a think about which one it is you want to do, and then watch the relevant video, which I'm going to attach very shortly to the page for you to work out. And you might think, well, I can find another lantern type jar and I might have a go at both, and find out some cotton that you can use to do both designs on something else. So or come up with your own. Now you're getting really good with macrame. You could look at these designs and think, well, what if I did this with this and this, and have a little go at coming up with your own designs too. Okay, so I'll see you shortly once you've decided which pattern it is you're going to do, and I'll talk you through it step by step.